Welcome to Mosse Cybersecurity Institute. My name is Benjamin Mosse and I'm the founder of the Institute. Our online learning platform offers 1,000 practical cybersecurity exercises to train anybody for 10,000 hours on cybersecurity, regardless of the skill level or the experience of the person. We've designed each and every one of our exercises to be very similar to a work task that you would be expected at some point in your career to complete. So every one of our exercises are there to teach you skills that can immediately be applied in the field. This is very different than other methods of learning available to you. The platform has no walkthrough. It doesn't have any PDFs. You can think of it as having basically a boss that tells you, hey, I would like you to do this, and I would like you to do that, and I want you to do something else. And through this ongoing practice in a controlled environment where you're receiving feedback from instructors, where you have forums where you can ask questions, where you can join a Slack channel, where you can receive some help, in essence, you're learning all the skills that you would need to succeed in your career. And that's really what we're all about at Mosse Cybersecurity Institute. We want to help you advance in your career, whether it is to land your first job in the industry, or it is if you want to move in another vertical of cybersecurity, or if you're maybe already an experienced person, but you wish to go to the next level and challenge yourself. So let us show you how some of the exercises that we've prepared look like and how you would be expected to complete them if you purchase our bundles or even if you just subscribe for the free version online. Thank you very much.
This is the dashboard for MCSI's online learning platform. So as you can see, we've got a left-hand menu here with a lot of options which we'll get through. And then we've got our communities tab where we show our community partners. But the main thing that you'll notice throughout the platform is we've built in gamification. So every exercise will give you a certain amount of points. Some exercise will give you badges, they'll give you certificates of completion. And you can keep track of that on your dashboard here in the My Competencies area. And this, you can see the green bar here will slowly fill up as you complete more and more exercises in the relevant domain. And you can see the domains we cover are cyber defense, digital forensics, general programming, governance, risk and compliance, open source intelligence, penetration testing, red teaming, reverse engineering, secure software development, security tools, threat hunting, threat intelligence, Unix internals, vulnerability research and exploitation, Windows internals, and we do have some advanced topics. But you can see there's a padlock next to them. Some of them are only available with certain certifications, and we'll get to those a bit later on as well. A great place to start is the Getting Started page, which is a place I always send students when they first come to the platform, and that just provides a bit of information on some videos which explains how the platform works, how to solve a practical exercise in the platform, and then it also explains kind of why our training and platform is designed the way it is to be 100% practical. And we go through a bit of the mindset to become a really successful cybersecurity professional in the industry. And then we do have a bit about how to use the platform as well, which is always a great place to start with and just to read through all of this information. The next page, which is great to look at, is the key concepts page. And this is where we have all of our short videos that help provide industry insights and answer many questions that our students have often asked us. So you can see some of the example videos here. So for example, how can you become a penetration tester? And the video, it's just a short 3-minute video where we go through with the Benjamin Mosse and explain how you can become a penetration tester, the career path to follow, the skills you need, any relevant training to really succeed in that kind of career. So let's have a look at the curriculums page. So this is where all of the curriculums you have available. So if you're enrolled in any certifications with us, if you have any extra specialist bundles, will all be displayed, and it'll have the total points, how many points you currently have, your completion rate percentage, and the progress you've made in the green bar will slowly fill up. But everyone gets the free curriculum when you create an account. So let's have a look at that. And this is what the curriculum looks like. So we have our modules, which we'll go through. We have some technical concepts exercises where these are all non-technical research-based exercises that will help teach you basic IT security, fundamental methodologies, concepts, and tools. And then we have some governance, risk, and compliance exercises. We have our lab setup exercises, which we'll come back to. We have some network and application reconnaissance, vulnerability scanning, web application testing tools, Yara fundamentals, digital investigations, web application vulnerabilities, Windows vulnerabilities, Windows hardening, Windows programming, web application vulnerabilities, Windows programming, malware development again. And when I've mentioned these, like for example, like here, like malware development twice, the second time I've had it and the second time you'll see the module, the exercises do get more difficult. And then we have some threat hunting challenges, and we have some Windows network and defense exercises. But let's go back and have a look at an exercise. Let's have a look at a lab setup exercise where we get you to set up a virtual machine. So because our platform truly is 100% practical, we don't even provide you labs. We'll teach students how to build their own labs and their own lab environments to be able to complete the exercises, because that really is part of being a really good security professional, being able to build your own lab to maybe practice your red teaming and run malware. Maybe you want to practice your threat hunting or practice your blue teaming skills. And all of these skills is really important to be able to test it somewhere safely and be able to set up your own lab environment. And this is how an exercise looks. So this is an exercise where we teach students how to create a virtual machine. So our exercises are 100% practical. So you'll see no walkthrough videos, no slides, no PDFs or instructions on how to do it. It's really like you are working as part of a security team, and your managers come to you and going, hey, I need you to do something which needs to be done in a virtual machine. So I need you to create a virtual machine. So what we do is we've got the exercise, what we're looking for, a bit of a learning objective, and the specifications. So in this exercise, you need to install VirtualBox, you need to set up Kali Linux, you need to set up Ubuntu, you need to set up a Windows VM, you'll need to configure the VMs so they can connect to each other. And we recommend using the NAT network setting, but you can do it any way you like. And then a bit of a validation. So we want you to pin from the Kali VM to the Windows VM. And we do give some references to help point students in the right direction, but it really is up to students to be able to research this and be able to work this out themselves without the help of like a walkthrough step-by-step guide. But if you do find those in the internet, that's great, because if you were working as part of a security team and you found these answers on the internet, that's perfectly fine. And what we do up here is we have a little green box. So we say this is a lab exercise, it's a novice difficulty, it's worth 1 point. And then we estimate someone who hasn't done this exercise before, it would take them about 1 to 6 hours to complete this exercise the first time. Let's go back to the free curriculum and let's have a look at something a little bit different. Let's have a look at this exercise. So this is an exercise where it's a governance, risk and compliance exercise where students will have to write a simple risk matrix. So as you can see here, it's the same layout, 100% practical. We give some references, but it's really up to you to do your own research and create a risk matrix that can actually be used immediately in the field, and it's very professional. And the next exercise we'll have a quick look at is something a bit more technical, but we'll do something a little bit different with this exercise. Is we'll actually watch a video solution. So let's have a look at this exercise here. This is a red teaming exercise where we'll get students to write a program that captures clipboard data. And this is the same, it's a novice exercise. If you haven't done this before, we estimate it would take someone about 1 to 6 hours to complete it. And we are looking for a program that, runs in the background and is invisible, a program that captures clipboard data every 10 seconds, a program that starts at boot time, and a program where clipboard data, it is stored in hidden files on the disk, and we do give a reference. But now let's actually watch the video solution that a student has submitted. We do also have a unstructured education part of the platform where it's the curriculum, but it's all spread out. So you can just pick and choose what exercises you want to do and when you do, because the entire platform is self-paced. So you can look at the entire security tools category, you can have a look at the red teaming category, you can have a look at cyber defense, and you just go in and choose any exercise that you want to attempt. There's no real structure to the curriculum. And then here there's the lab setup exercises as well, just listed out in no particular order. And then we have the videos, and it's the same, they're just all listed out in a really unstructured way, just for people who maybe you're a little bit more experienced in the cybersecurity and you know exactly what you're looking for. Maybe you just really want to focus on a particular category and really just want to focus on threat hunting, so you can just go straight to that area. All of the exercises in MCSI's online learning platform, when you submit it, it's manually reviewed by one of our expert instructors. So as you can see here, if you select the submissions tab from the menu, you'll see all of the exercises you've completed or submitted. And then you can see here the status of it. So if it's passed, you have a green tick, or if it's failed, you'll have a red cross, or if it's pending and hasn't been reviewed yet, you'll see a little pending icon. And then what you can do is you can also download a certificate of completion once you've passed. So every single exercise has a certificate of completion, and you can share that on your LinkedIn, your Twitter, with a recruiter or hiring manager, or send it through when you apply for a job as part of your application. So people can see that you have the skills that you say you do, and these are all skills that you can immediately apply in the field. So we'll hit the download button and we'll download that certificate, and that'll come through in a moment. But let's have a look as well at the exercise. So when we review an exercise, you'll get some feedback. So we'll go review results, and here's where you can see if you pass, we'll say you did a great job. Maybe we'll give a bit of recommendations on how you could improve it in the future. But if we do fail the exercise, we'll help you out. So it's not that you've done a bad job, it's maybe a few things need to be tweaked. Maybe you missed scanning something, or there's a little bit of the code missing, and we'll help you out. And this is our way of providing a level of mentoring to all the students completing the exercises online. And we do have a forums as well, which you will see later. But that's where, if you have any questions, you can always jump in and ask our instructors or any other students how to complete an exercise, because we're really there to help you and help you grow your cybersecurity skills and get lots of promotions and be really successful in the industry. But let's have a quick look at this certificate that I just downloaded, and here you'll see it on screen. So this is congratulations Harris, that's me, for completing the following exercise: lab setup, software development. And like I said, every single exercise in the platform, you'll get one of these certificates of completion. One other area that I really wanted to show you, which really sets MCSI's online learning platform apart, is our portfolio development. So like I mentioned previously, every exercise is 100% practical and can be applied in the field. We give you a level of mentoring, and every exercise does give you a certificate of completion. And each exercise gives you some points depending on the difficulty you complete. So as you can see here, by completing exercises, you'll be building your own cybersecurity portfolio at the same time. And that's something you can also send to recruiters, hiring managers, post it on your LinkedIn, so people can see your competencies. And you can see how the points work. We have some ranks for every category of exercises. And let's keep going through. We have, for our certifications, you'll have certain levels. So for example, we've got our MRE, Certified Reverse Engineer certification, as an example here. So when you first enroll with it, you'll be a MCSI Novice Reverse Engineer. Once you complete 40% of the curriculum, you'll become a MCSI Associate Reverse Engineer. And then once you reach 80% of the completion and you complete the final practical exam, then you will become a MCSI Certified Reverse Engineer and complete the certification. And that's something you can also update on your LinkedIn and resume as you go. And we've got a bit of a description on what each of them means here, and some examples of some of the badges you'll find throughout the platform. But let's actually have a look at what the portfolios look like. So I'll show you firstly this count which I have, which is for the demonstration, which is only has 1 point, and you can see how it looks like with the score summary. It's got the badge, and it's got no career development milestones right now. But what I want to show you is my actual current portfolio. I've got 107 points, and you can see there's a lot more career development milestones, a lot more curriculums which I'm progressing through, and a lot more of the categories where I'm starting to get points in, and a lot more badges here. And this is a public URL, so you can send this to anyone and they'll be able to see your portfolio, which is really great to put with a resume when you're applying for a job and you want to go, hey, these are the skills I have. I can actually show you my portfolio and what I can do. And because each exercise is a video submission, or you write a technical document, or you write a template of a document. Those are all things that can be shared as well when you're trying to land your first job or get a promotion in the industry. Next, I want to quickly show you our rankings section. So this is our Hall of Fame, where you can see individual students. This is currently the top 10 are competing with the most points. Next, we have our team leaderboards, where you can select join or create a team, and then you can be a part of a team with your friends, your colleagues, or even other industry peers, and you can compete by completing exercises on our team leaderboards. And we also do have a forums, and that's where, like I mentioned before, it's an online forum for all of our students, and our instructors are always in there. So if you have any difficulties with any of the exercises, let us know, and our instructors or another student who has completed these exercises before as well will be able to give you some guidance and help you out. Next, I wanted to show you the shop in MCSI's online learning platform, and this is where you can purchase and enroll in any of our MCSI certifications. So as you can see here, we've got our certifications here. You can see the curriculum for them as well. And then we also have some specialist bundles, like the remote internship, the Metasploit bundle, digital forensics bundle. And then we also have our master certification bundles, which is a certification of ours. And then it unlocks some additional specialist bundles as well. One final feature I want to show you is if you are someone who's brand new to cybersecurity, or currently either a high school student, a university student, or you're looking to make a career change into cybersecurity from maybe a non-technical area, what I would recommend is we've got this green area here, new to IT, and we do offer with the mixed certification or the introduction to cybersecurity certification, where it's all practical exercises, but it's great for beginners, it's for free, and it's stuff which can pretty much all be done in just a web browser by anyone, anywhere in the world. So what I would recommend is if you click enable here, you will see the view will change and it'll update, And you'll see in a moment, it'll be a bit more of a simplified view. And if we go just over here to exercises, what you'll see is the mixed curriculum. And here we've got all of the exercises here. And you can see there's some different exercises which aren't available in the free curriculum by default. But this is a great place for anyone, like I said, who's just a beginner, brand new to cybersecurity. Maybe you're not sure where to start or what to learn. And this is a structured curriculum that you can just follow through the steps. And it's really great. I even do some of these exercises, like it's just a great place to start and learn cybersecurity. And if you want to go back to the main version of the platform, what you can do is just hit the little button again. And what will happen is that you'll come back to the normal view of the dashboard, but what you actually find is in the curriculums, the mixed curriculum has saved over to this part of the platform. So if you select curriculums, you'll see the mix, or more say Introduction to Cybersecurity certification, is now available in the main view of the platform. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and this demonstration of the platform, and just if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and our team. We're there to really help you along this journey to become world-class cybersecurity professionals.